What up, my gnarly dudes and dudettes? This is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot. And today I'm bringing you the weekly reading for September 12th through September 18th. First of all, let's start off with the stone that I've been carrying around today. I have been, well, I'm always obsessed with the color blue, but I call it pretty blue. So I have here, I don't know if you guys can see it. This is my Laramar. When you guys get to the workout later on, it takes place at the beach, so Laramar is somewhat appropriate. The deck that I'm going to be using today is Tarot of the Pirates, and I got this past week and I absolutely love it. It's like comic book character, you know, and I love pirates and stuff like that and all that jazz. So let's go ahead and check out our cards that we're going to be using for this week. So this is our Tarot of the Pirates. So this is a general reading. Remember that if you want a more individualized reading, that you need to check out my website and Etsy page in the information box below, and we can get that all set up. But I will put in the intention that it is for the highest good of everybody who's watching, and so if it resonates with you, then that's awesome. That message was meant for you. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so just give it a little shuffle, and we'll choose a card for Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday through the weekend. So normally I make my videos somewhat in the afternoon or later afternoon, but this one is getting made kind of late, but I don't know. I thought I'd just do it with my phone this time instead of my big fancy camera. Okay. So let's go Monday, Tuesday, and sometimes it takes a little while for a card to pop out. Oh, P.S. This is the shirt that I got when I was in Italy past summer, when I was singing in the opera over there for the International Lyric Academy of Rome, but it took place in Viterbo. So yes, I am an opera singer on the side of all the other side jobs that I have. Okay, so it looks like we got our Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so let's go into Wednesday, Thursday. And looks like we got Wednesday, Thursday. And that's Wally back there, and he is always the star. Hello! You want to say hello to everybody? No, you just want to cause trouble. That's okay. Oops, looks like that is the one. Oh, no, that's too many cards. Okay, so we'll go Friday through the weekend. All right, here we go. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday. Hey, looks like we're starting off on a good note. We have Il Soleil, the sun. So it looks like cause for celebration. That kind of goes along with the daily card that I pulled today on Instagram. If you want to check out my Instagram page, that information is below. But it looks like, you know, because we've been doing so much work lately, because we've been you know, working on ourselves, working on you know, just getting stuff done lately. It's been a lot of work, and along with this, you know, retrograde and everything, everybody's been feeling pretty bogged down. So it's nice that I think that, you know, our cards are just telling us to, you know, slow down, stop, take a look at everything that you've accomplished thus far, because you've done a heck of a lot. And, you know, take that satisfactory inhale of, yeah, I've been doing good. So, I mean, don't stop. Obviously, there's still a lot of work to do, but, you know, to just congratulate yourself along the way, you know. So it's telling us that at the beginning of the week to just pause and reflect on all the awesomeness that you have been doing. Okay, so that is for Monday and Tuesday. Sorry, I have to pet the kitten back here. He's just wanting all kinds of love. This is Wally. Hello. I'm gonna throw his little meese. Okay, so then we have Wednesday, Thursday, and then we have the Tres Espade, which is the Three of Swords. Okay, so, um, interesting that we would have this in the middle of the week. Um, So I'm seeing this as connected to Monday and Tuesday, where you're being told to celebrate the things that you have done, being proud of all of your accomplishments, everything that, has led up to this point, that, everything that you've been doing, and to stop comparing yourself to everybody else and where they are at this point. So, I'm as old as this person is doing this, and I should be doing this, and things like that. Everybody's on their own path. Everybody's doing their own thing. There isn't a set rule book that says by age whatever you should have X, Y, and Z done. So whenever you see yourself comparing yourself to somebody else, seeing the house that they have, or the income that they have, or outward appearances, things you see on Instagram or Facebook, obviously people are going to post awesome celebratory things that are going on in their lives. They're not always going to post things that suck, so all you see is the awesomeness, and then we tend to compare ourselves to that. So just pause whenever you see yourself comparing yourself to other people. And so it's like, what is it about what they have that makes you jealous or makes you want that? And if you want the big house, then start working towards the big house, but don't sit in a funk because, oh, it's not fair. They're only 30 years old and they bought a house, but, and I'm 45, why don't I have a house? So, figure out what is it that you truly want, hey, Wally, and, and work towards your goals, not the goals of somebody else. Okay, so Wally is very active right now. So Friday through the weekend, ooh, I like this one. I always love the strength card. Hey! So it's saying to stay strong. The road is long. The road is long for everybody. And those that survive, those that make it through to the end, stick with it. They stay strong. So although you may be hit with setbacks and things like that, know that that's not forever. Nothing is forever. Only the word forever is forever. So just like, the Wheel of Fortune, when people are on top, they're not on top forever, and when they're low, they're not low forever. So start off by celebrating the things that you guys have accomplished thus far. Be proud of everything that you have. Be grateful. Be in gratitude for the things that you have. Your family, or your health, or clothes on your back, food in your stomach, a roof over your head. Be happy for all of those things, and stop comparing yourself to everybody else. Make your own goals. Stick to those goals, and maybe sometimes those goals change, and that's fine. But drive towards the things that you want personally, not what somebody else wants. And you gotta be strong. Okay, so just remembering that through the weekend. So let's get to our oracle card. I always like to do an oracle card reading to kind of get an overall feel for the week. Okay, so I love Colette Reid, and I'm going to be using the Enchanted Map Oracle. Here are her beautiful cards, beautiful backings. All right, so here we go. Something for us to focus on for the week. So again, the beautiful backing. And here's our beautiful card. Protecting treasure. Okay, so just getting some downloads on that one. So I'm seeing the treasure as being you guys protecting yourselves. So as we go through the week, and if I pull out those cards again, you know, celebrating the awesomeness that you guys have done. Work on trying not to compare yourself to others. I mean, it's human nature, so we're going to do it anyway. But just think of why you are comparing yourselves to certain people. What is it that they have that you want? Okay, and then just stay strong. You know, stay strong on your path and with your goals and things like that. And all along the way, don't forget to protect yourself. You know, protect yourself from negativity, other people's words, even protect yourself from yourself. Which sounds interesting, but sometimes we're not always the nicest to ourselves, especially when you get in that comparative mode. When you see other things that you want and you're jealous of what other people have, we tend to say some not such nice things to ourselves. So be nice to yourself. Take care of numero uno. Okay, so that is our focus for the week ahead. So remember, because this is Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, I always give you guys a workout for the week. And so stay tuned. I'm gonna see you guys at the beach. Hey guys, so this is the workout portion for this week, and I thought in order to make it fun, try to go for a walk at least once this week. And so what I mean by go for a walk is turn it into somewhat of an adventure. You can go with a friend of yours or somebody that you like. So join me on our walking adventure. Try to choose some dinner. I suggest having a little picnic and then going for your after dinner walk. Hello, kitty.
Yummy roll, dragon roll.
How about a yummy roll? This is our picnic dinner. We got our sushi and our yummy drink.
And our view of the bay.
And our view of the bay. So this is, well, I guess Mission Bay, but kind of like at Mission Beach, and so we're gonna go for a walk afterwards. So we have finished dinner, and so over there is Belmont Park. We're gonna walk from Mission Beach to Pacific Beach, which is about 4 miles and some change. So if you have a Fitbit or some sort of heart monitoring device, it's good to check it out. Make sure you're at, let's say, 115 to 120 beats is pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my watch. All right, here we go. So remember, for your walk, it's not a stroll. You want to move at a pretty good click. So if I were to check my heart rate, it is between 115 and 120, 125-ish. So you can Google hiking trails or parks and things like that. We're just lucky enough to live near the beach where we can drive over here and go for a nice walk. So far we've gone 2.05 miles. Usually, because we're in San Diego, we go from Mission Beach over to Pacific Beach over by the pier, but the pier closes after sunset, so usually if it's nighttime we just turn around and go back. Okay, so your mission during this walk is to find 10 interesting things. So far we've seen a lot of interesting things along the way, but don't forget to post the interesting things that you guys have seen in the comments below. Alright, so time to walk back. We're all done and we're heading back home. I ended up walking 4.01 miles, so that would be, I would say, a nice walk for you guys to do. So again, remember to find some interesting things along the way. We found a ton of interesting stuff, from people trying to sell pictures of people with their bird, and a person singing in an echo microphone with a Discman and things like that. So you can go with your friend, you can go with your dude, you can go with your chick, you can go by yourself, but have fun and let me know how you guys do with your walk this week. All right, see you guys back home. And we're back at the house. So hopefully you guys had fun at the beach or wherever you guys decided to go walking. out on a trail or out on a mountain or in a park or wherever you Google, someplace by your house, someplace close, and just go out for a walk. You know, whether you go by yourself or with a friend or a significant other or somebody you would like to be a significant other with, go on that walk and, you know, spot some awesome things, you know, interesting things that you guys see along the way. So your mission was to find 10 things that you thought was interesting along your walk. And remember to walk at a pretty fast clip. Keep your heart rate up. Obviously, it's not a stroll, so even if you do go with a friend, you guys are jabbing and, you know, talking along the way and everything, don't forget that you guys should be moving rather quickly. So I would say, you know, go a few miles. You know, if you can't manage a few miles, then, you know, go as far as you can. You know, if all you can do is a mile, then do a mile, and then, you know, work up to maybe 2 miles, and work up to 3 miles, work up to 4 miles, or, you know, however many miles that you wish. But make it fun. You know, pay attention to your surroundings. You're not just so focused on, I gotta make it to point B and then I need to come back to point A. That makes it pretty boring. So pay attention to your surroundings. You might see some pretty awesome things. I did see a group of drunk people walking by, marching to some music. I thought that was really interesting. You know, had the potheads that like to hang out in front of the hostel down in PB, Pacific Beach, using a laser pointer to laser point at girls' butts as they were walking by. So hey, you see some pretty weird things, but it makes your walk that much more interesting. Okay, so I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to get this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe. And if you would like a reading with me, don't forget to check out my website in the information box below. All right, so I'm wishing you guys an awesome week. Peace, love, and chicken grease.